and capability.
Attention is the #1 asset.
Gary.
Yes.
I'm really excited you wrote this book because, number one, so much great insight in it. But also, I'd say as Nicole and I talk to business owners, to creators, the number one thing people want is how do we get attention?
Yeah.
How do I get people to pay attention to the thing that I'm building? How do I grow? Which is really how to get attention.
Yeah, if you don't have attention, you can't start the process of growing.
And you write in the book, the number one skill people need in marketing is to understand attention, understand where it comes from, understand how to find it in undervalued areas. I want to dig into that phrase, understanding attention. What do you think people misunderstand about attention?
Actualized attention versus potential attention, the practicality of it. I live a lot of my life right now in Madison Avenue land. Fortune 500 companies spend most of their money on potential reach versus actualized reach. And what does that mean? That means that literally $70 billion in television media spent a year, and 90% of it goes in the garbage. Banner ads, programmatic digital.
You mean garbage because nobody's seeing it.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that really bothers a lot of people in my business, but I just don't understand how anyone's even willing to debate this. Oh, but Gary, people watch sports. I'm like, I know, I'm one of them, but I watched the entire Knicks Sixers game this weekend. Every time it went to commercial break, high-fiving with my brother, texting my Knicks thread, and sending something on Twitter.
Totally tuned out from the ads.
No, if you gave me it all to recall one, I got no fucking shot. So I've spent a lot of money on print. I love print. I write books. I like magazines a lot still to touch it.
Yep.
But like, you're paying on circulation. Actually, that's not even true. When you buy a full page ad in a newspaper or magazine, you're paying based on if that magazine or newspaper was left on a bus and saw by another person. They multiply.
Yeah.
They multiply.
It's a ridiculous number.
It's like Fugazi.
Yeah.
But all of marketing numbers are, besides, can you see the sales? Can you feel and then the brand is the game. This is where people get away with it. They're right. Brand over sales, right? Like when you do a Super Bowl ad, you'll potentially feel something in the short term, but it amortizes over time. Branding, marketing, for sure, you can't fully measure it, especially if it's how you feel versus how you transact in the short term. But look, I think that influencers, they are really bad at platform distribution. They blow up on Instagram and they just want to stay there. 4 years ago, I know both of you know this, 5 years ago, I'm screaming through my content, TikTok. And the number one reason that people that were winning on Instagram didn't go was insecurity or laziness.
Because they were afraid to rebuild on TikTok.
They didn't want to start at zero.
Yeah.
My brother, I love how you quickly, I feel like you really went there with me. They did not want to deploy the humility needed to start over.
Right.
They couldn't deal with like being at 40,000 followers when they had 800,000.
And, it's worth noting that that's not just a problem with people building social followers.